Still shining.
Now some wigs just make you feel pretty, and this one gets an A+. Today's lesson, we gon' put on some water wave. We're gonna put on some water wave. Hope you're ready. It's time for Miss Lewis talking.
Still do it how I want to do it.
First things first, put on that wig cap. Quick tip, push it back till your ears pop out. Like this. You just saw the spec, so you should know what's up. It comes with invisible knots on Swiss lace. That means this lace is going to melt pretty darn well. And this isn't even Afsisterwig's delicate hairline. This is one of their slightly older models, but it still looks great, still has bleach knots, still is easy to put on and look natural. You gotta have this one. And with this loose deep wave texture, it's pretty easy to work with. You don't have to add much product. I only used water for the most part. And what I mean by that is I didn't have to run any mousse or gel all through the hair. This is just how the hair looks on its own. All I had to do was lay down the edges. And since I've worn this wig before, there isn't much lace to protect my fingertips as I try to comb the hairs back away from the lace. So just be careful with that. If you've worn the wig before, you're not going to have as much wiggle room to work with. Just watch the nails. Ow. Here I am, just prepping my hairline with some Boho Skin Protect. It stops the sweat so the wig doesn't go sliding around. Y'all, I was having a good day this day. I was about to go see Maxwell sing. Maybe I was singing some songs, I don't know. But apparently I am very happy in this moment while I go and flip this wig around on my head. Look at that. Now, did you know you could get a wig in a small size? You can, but it's risk because of course if you order a small wig and your head is too big, you know, then you got to send it back and wait forever to get a new one. But my head is kind of small in the back, so it worked out. And I'm gonna tell you, this thing fits perfectly. There were no humps or lumps in the back. I love this wig. So let's get down to business and lay down this lace. You know that I'm using my Bold Hold Liquid Gold. This is a lace gel made specifically for lace front wigs, but also it is good with protecting that hairline. I love to use this stuff. It keeps my wigs on, not for a super long time. It is a very temporary hold, but my hair never dries out, and I'm very sensitive to that kind of thing. I never feel my roots being tugged at or anything like that. It's very easy to use. And since I'm a beginner, I kind of have to have my stuff be easy to use. You just use your comb, press that lace down, and then get out your blow dryer. Blow it for about 30 seconds with cool air until you feel that the lace is dry, and then move on to the next section. I always start with the forehead, and then I work my way out to the edges and then the sideburns. Whoa, wait a minute, what was that? Hold on, Michael Jackson. Yes, queening from left to right. Check it out. I actually hate this part. Laying down the lace is so messy, but I can speed it up. You gotta take your time. Now, if you use too much product, you're gonna get a little bit of a drip. Just keep some paper towel around or a nice wet rag, or just do like I did and push that stuff back to the hairline. Just be careful because it's going to leave some white residue. All you have to do is go back in the end with a damp cloth, just with some water, and that'll get it right off. It'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll see. You can see me doing my best to push those hairs back, but once the gel dries, it does make the hair a little bit crunchy. It wants to stay in place, so you kind of have to tug at it. Now you can't tell, but I know I have some lace that's going to lift in the front. So I'm just gonna put some of that gel on the tip of my comb and run it under those lifted parts. And then press it down. Press, 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 press. Yep. That's how it works. See? Works just like that. Very easy. Now I don't know why, but I guess I decided to flip my part. So you can see me just doing what I can. Yeah. Just searching for that part. Let's go. I can find you. You're in there somewhere. Yep, just use that tip of that comb. Don't give up. Even if it feels like the hair is tangling. Just be gentle. Take your time. I think I had laid the part down on my left side, but I actually prefer to have, no, I think I laid my part down on my right side, but I prefer to have the part be on the left side because I'm right-handed. I know, whatever. I have my ways. I guess I found it because now I'm finding those baby hairs. Those edges, we're gonna curl them first. Be careful with that too. That can be hot. I curl them upward. You can cut them first, but I just decided this time to curl them upward. This actually helps you lay your baby hairs down a lot faster than just going in, cutting them off, and trying to use some mousse or something to lay it down. Try curling them first with a teeny weeny flat iron. Finding out what pieces fit can be a dangerous puzzle. Admittedly, I ain't been perfect. All my flaws recorded. Friends I need the most lately ain't been that supportive. You see, I'm just using some craft scissors to cut it down. Now, I wouldn't use these scissors on my real hair, but it's fine on some wig hair. Get that mousse, put it on that comb, slick it down, slick it down. Yes. Ooh, look at how natural that looks. Keep going. Young queen, you got it, you got it. Ooh, she looks good, she looks good. Yes, you can't tell me. Bam, who's bad? I know what I look like. They were fine. I don't know why I keep playing around with them. Leave them alone. Sit back. Go on with your day. Yes, put some powder on it. This just hides the grids. I apologize for how dark this video is. I just got some new lighting. Things will get better. All I'm doing is putting it out there. This is what you gotta do. I'm aware of that crust. I think I caught it before I left the house that night. I feel like I look really good though. I'm gonna lay down those edges with my satin edge scarf. I think that's all I used this time. I thought I used my elastic band, but maybe I didn't. I guess this worked too. And then I'm just gonna kind of pull the hair apart a little bit, because remember, it's fairly easy to work with since I didn't add any product to it. It actually looked very shiny, very healthy in person. And here it is. Yes, I am ready to go. Lip it, lip it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, you're cool. And when they ask you, how come your wig looks so good? Just raise your hand and tell them, Miss Lewis taught me.